if he wins. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, senior advisor of the Trump team, with me now. Sarah, good morning to you. He also said he reserves his right to contest or file a legal challenge in the case of a questionable result. Is this now behind the Trump team, and or what is the status of this issue? Let's start there, Sarah.
Look, I think it is. Donald Trump's been very clear. He wants a fair election. I don't think anybody in America would want anything different than that. That's the point he's trying to make. He absolutely will accept the results of a fair election, but he wants to reserve the right to challenge something if there seems to be corruption or some sort of inappropriate action taken by the other side. No different than we've seen or had in any past election. We always have, every campaign has a staff of attorneys prepared to make a challenge if there's something that just doesn't fit right. So there's nothing happening different here than any other election.
Right? I mean, if it's close, right?
Well, absolutely, but
wasn't that kind
the good news is, Phil, I don't think it's going to matter. I think Donald Trump is going to win, and he's going to win decisively.
Was that the nuance he was missing from his argument on Wednesday night?
I don't think so. Again, I think his whole point is we want a fair election and we want to reserve the right to challenge. Look, it's the Democrats that did this when we had a fair election in 2000 when they challenged, Al Gore challenged George W. Bush. This is something that they've done in the past. I think it's very hypocritical that they're now trying to raise a big fake outrage that Donald Trump would reserve the right to challenge something if there's an unfair action that's taken.
Sarah, you have 18 days. Polling suggests the election was moving away from you. We'll see what happens in a couple days once we start to digest the events of Wednesday night. What is the strategy, Sarah, with 18 days to go to win?
Look, actually, 3 of the last national polls that have come out show Trump leading. But I think it's very simple. One of 2 people are going to be president after this election is over, either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. If people are sick and tired of business as usual, a pay-to-play, scandal-ridden candidate full of corruption that's controlled by the Washington and Wall Street elites, then Hillary Clinton is their candidate. If they're wanting somebody who can come in and shake up Washington and really make some significant changes there, then Donald Trump is their candidate. That's the contrast we want to make over the next 18 days. And I think that is why Donald Trump is going to win in November, because that's what people are looking for. 70% of Americans are still demanding change in this election, and Donald Trump is the only candidate that can bring that.
We'll see what we get on November 8th. Thank you so much for coming back. Sarah Huckabee Sanders with the Trump team today. Thanks, Martha.
So it's a tradition during the campaign season.